You guys want to start like, wait, we should acapella. I'll go boom, chicka, boom. And you go do, 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 do. And then you say, okay, ready?
Boom, 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 boom.
Doom, doom, doom.
You got to keep going.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, boom, chicka, ooh, ooh. Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, ooh,
boom,
ooh.
boom,
Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, ooh, ooh. You can't stop.
Yeah. This is.
That's all that matters.
Okay, are we going?
I am Darth Vader.
Okay.
Not to make this about me, but it kind of always is. Oh my God. Are you mad at me?
Not to make this about me, Army. I mean, there are some days where I post on my Instagram story and I say, fuck it, I'm going to Manhattan Beach. And when I do it, Chanell Patrick, she says, hey, maybe not this weekend. Maybe not next weekend. The second I say I'm going to Manhattan Beach, I mean, the DMs, they're flowing in. It's like, please be careful, be safe. Every time you go out there, you crash out. You make out with some problematic white man. Well, the reason why I go to that silly little beach town is to hang out with some of my favorite silly little people. Today, on the couch with me, I love how I'm making this like so intense.
We're just a bunch of goofy goobers.
Period.
It's okay. Period.
Today on the couch with me, I have Blake, some may say my lover. Blake may say my lover.
day.
I've said it multiple times.
I have my bestie Caroline, who is, hey, who is that white girl you've been hanging out with? And Mess.
Not least.
Last, but we know not least. We are always so aligned. We have Mess, and yes, like MESS. That is literally what people call him. He has a real first name, but we'll leave that a mystery for now.
Sultry
That was
and
just
mysterious.
like that.
Sexual.
Wow.
There's so much lore with when I go to MB, and I'm really afraid to unpack it for the people. How are we feeling?
I've never felt
Oh,
better.
we're back, baby.
I am in a full-blown sweat.
Why are you in a sweat?
Long sleeves.
Right, I know.
We do such fucked up things. We can't discuss this.
Okay, well, Kelsey, our lovely editor, who by now everyone knows, she
Let's
will
go,
bleep.
Kelsey.
Oh,
Hi,
God,
Kelsey.
the best. She'll bleep whatever you
Kelsey,
want.
help me.
I'm like, just don't say what you don't want. Like, what is it? Like,
Kelsey's going to remove 33%
Yeah, nobody's got a gun to your
of
head.
this
What are you
podcast.
talking about? Like,
For context, we are in like a workspace, and like the three of them roll up with like fucking a 12-pack of High Noons, a bottle of wine, and they're like on a knee, like, let's fucking go for this pod episode. So
this
the
is
energy.
allegedly. I'm actually a son of Christ. We don't drink around here, so
It's a Monday, but it's really a Saturday.
Every day's a Saturday.
every day's
Every day's
Every
Friday.
day, yeah.
How we all know each other is obviously through Caroline. I would quite literally never be at Manhattan Beach if it wasn't for this silly girl. Like, do we want to talk about our lore of how we met?
Yeah, let's get into it.
There's also three different stories, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
There's a story of how you guys met.
Right.
There's a story of how the three of you guys met.
Right.
And then there's a story of when the four of us met.
Right.
Right.
But
Okay.
first things first.
First things first.
First things first, not to make this about me, but it is a little about me.
I didn't necessarily want to be your friend at the beginning, but God, am I so happy that I am now.
The lovely Chanell Patrick and
Oh,
I
that already
met.
felt nasty.
We met at a bachelorette party in
The deep sigh?
Newport Beach. Well, that was why I was sighing.
Right. Well, it was fun.
We have a mutual best friend, and we
Yeah.
were in her wedding as
Shout out
bridesmaids.
Maya. We love you.
Maya, we love you, girl. Maya and
Love
Bob.
that girl. Oh God, I love him too.
But we met at this bachelorette party, and immediately right off the bat, you did not like me.
It wasn't like I was like, who's this bitch? I
You were
hate
like,
her.
fuck her.
That's not what happened. You were in a deep. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks, babe. You were in a time of transition. Caroline was like crashing out over her ex. And when I saw a picture of this man and I saw how hot Caroline was, I was like, we're just not aligned. Like, I was like, you're crying over like, I was just so gagged. Seeing you get through that is what's like kept us so strong. I wanted more from you and I didn't even know you. That's what it was.
We did hit it off the one night.
We did.
Basically, we're at this bachelorette party. I'm drinking, crying, drinking, crying. But one night, I remember this so vividly.
I was blackout.
One night, we came back from the club. A bunch of the girls were still up doing whatever. I was going to bed. Anybody that knows me knows I always need a makeup wipe, and I never have one.
Right.
And I'm knocking on doors, and I knock on Sierra's door with her best friend, Chloe. I walk in there. I'm like, hey, guys, do you guys have a makeup wipe? They both look at me like, you are just a silly little girl. And I was like, what are you guys up to? Invited myself into bed. You're both ready to go to bed.
That is so you coded.
I invited myself into bed. I said, there's a little space here in between. I'm like a puppy. I'm like, that's my spot.
That is so not my vibe. Like that.
And
anyways,
I crawled right in.
You're not a cuddler, are you saying?
I have to feel like
Oh,
Blake's like, so what do you do?
you could cut the sexual tension in here with a knife.
No,
Hey.
Caroline always is like, Blake and Sierra have sexual tension. I'm like, what are you talking about?
You guys do have sexual
I say
tension.
leave it on. I need the followers to see this.
I climb into bed, and basically we just start getting into it. Can I say we were talking shit about everybody?
But it was like not. It was productive.
Constructive.
Yeah, it wasn't like being
Constructive.
nasty. It was
No.
like, can we all align that these weird,
And-
odd things happen?
And I'm pretty sure we said like the exact same thing at the
Right.
exact same time. And then she looked at me like, maybe you have something.
Yeah, but I also had like valid reasons to why I was like kind of like
I wore her down.
no.
We had so much fun the next day.
Yeah,
We had so much fun
We
at
had
the wedding.
At the wedding.
Then we get back to LA, and I remember, I'm pretty sure I reached out to you. I'm pretty sure I texted you first.
You definitely, girl.
Sierra was like, I didn't text you. We went out and we watched the Dodgers win the World Series, and we got really drunk.
We hung out with. He's getting canceled soon.
Yeah,
I think I told you about that.
yeah. And we had a night.
It was wholesome. It was silly. We were both single and just like
Yeah.
having a good time.
We were fucking with dudes. I went up to so many dudes and I
Okay,
said,
don't
you
want them
got
to think I
something
ran
on your
through.
shirt? And they'd look and I'd go, gotcha. Like, is that funny?
Caroline's like, I was at the peak of my game
But I got him.
every time. Well, it's just like, thank God
Whatever.
we're hot.
That was the start of our friendship. And then I literally think we proceeded to speak every day.
No, we became inseparable very, very quick. It was a space where we both needed
We needed something.
that energy to just like get us outside of what we were both dealing with separately.
And then we started just tearing up the West Side. J-Mo's, you saw us there. Grand Blanco,
yeah.
you saw us there.
if you've ever J-Mo's the Brig, oh God, ran through couple frat parties.
Oh yeah, that UCLA frat boy. I'll come back.
I will never forget. We were at like Roosterfish, which we never go to. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking love this guy. He's so great. He has a house party we're going to go to. Woo! And it's like a fucking Tuesday.
We hop in the car. A pledge is picking them up.
We get dropped off at a fraternity.
house.
And I said, it's time to go home.
We walked in.
We were so aligned.
We
were
walked
so
in,
aligned.
and this little boy was taking videos of us because it was so cool. They had older women.
I'm like, Kelsey, cut that. Oh my God. Caroline's like, this 14-year-old kid. I'm like, ah! No.
No, he was 18.
They were all 18 plus. One had a girlfriend. God, we hit JMO's
Hard
one
that
time
day.
too many. And that day, we were there. We were being silly. And we meet this guy who is a boxer. And he is...
UFC fighter, but
fighter.
irrelevant.
Which is
How would I-
crazier because they
what
can
is it?
literally kill people.
Okay.
It's irrelevant.
I'm like, let's put a pin in that.
So,
Like, what?
let's call a spade a spade.
Okay, so he was a UFC fighter.
Yes.
That's like aggressive.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah.
I'm setting this up to protect myself. God, he was so sweet.
He was a big he was a big old teddy bear with like,
He was so cute.
if you pushed that button wrong though, he was a grizzly bear.
No, we didn't see that side of him.
We did not.
We
but
did not.
Mess almost did.
Yeah. So
And probably millions of fans, when he's bashing people's brains. Again,
Ex-boyfriend.
Irrelevant.
yes, one of exes who was a UFC fighter. So there you go. If you can't put the fucking dots together, I don't know what to tell you. You don't need to know. We meet him. And I mean, we're just so young. We're free. We're peanut butter shots. We're like, woo! I mean, God, I was 15 pounds lighter and I was just on top of the world. Peak summer.
I was
meet this guy.
190 pounds later because I was single.
We can unpack that on another episode. So,
Well, we didn't believe he was a UFC fighter, and
he kept like trying to make us guess like what his
what sport he played.
Yeah.
And then he dropped down into the splits.
Oh,
not
that was-
not the like this way, like the like your legs went the opposite way
Vertical.
splits.
Yeah, I think
Hot
and
dog,
that's
not
I think that's
sandwich.
the hardest one to do, the middle split.
And my jaw
whatever's
is
the most complex.
still on the
Sandwich.
ground at James.
No, this
Not hot
like
And he bounced his ass on the ground and bounced back up and said, "What do you think?"
and I said, God, I need him. I said, hot, bouncing again,
And then
bitch.
just like flash
all
to
it
10 minutes
takes.
later,
Just
we're
a
in the
nice
back
split.
seat of a G-Wagon driving to the South Bay.
No, literally. This man was so crazy and so insane. Also, he was like really, really MAGA, which is like, you know, everyone has their journey. We know that's not mine. He called me Kamala.
Many a times.
Like when we.
Okay.
I don't know. You know me. I don't know how
I-
politics came up. Of course they came up. And then it was like, he said something about Trump. And I was like, you voted for Trump. I should have fucking known. He's a USC fighter. And when it was time for us to get out of that bar, he said, let's get out of here, Kamala.
I was put in the front seat.
Blake is like, please let
Wait,
me try better.
Absolutely insane.
Wait a second.
And that was
I was
before
put
we made out.
in the front seat
Oh.
with the ugly friend.
I was bored. I knew the podcast was coming. I needed some fucking shit to talk about.
I feel cheated
Sierra,
on, but it's
I-
okay.
Oh, God.
I was the best friend that day. I was put in the front seat of this G-Wagon with the ugly friend.
Okay.
And okay, hold on.
God
Hold on.
makes no mistakes.
And
He was
Sierra-
not ugly. He wasn't hot.
Sierra's in the back seat with Mr. UFC man.
Mr. UFC.
And all I hear is like slapping and like Kamala. And I'm like,
It's not true.
This is the Vegas version. What happened there?
Yeah, this is the
I also
Patreon
heard her
version.
go. I also heard her go. No, no, no. And then he was like,
Wait.
We're cutting all of this out.
do you not remember that? You were like, no, no, no. And then he was like, it's okay. And then I just hear make it out.
Oh, like smacking of lips.
Yes.
Okay.
In
Okay,
the
you
middle
have
of
to
in a
remember
middle
that.
of the leg.
You have to remember we have some.
I'm so
audio
sorry,
only
Sandra.
listeners.
Tune out.
Oh, Sandra is not. If you are this far, girl, click that X. Click that X in the top corner. We shared a few passionate kisses in the back of the G-Wagon. I mean, God, I was on my back. My legs were up in the air with those cowboy boots, and clothes stayed on.
Kinda.
They were fully on.
Damn, it is really hot in here. You guys were,
I'm in the front seat with this Uggo, and I'm like, girl, step on it to show back.
No, literally. Okay, whatever.
This is where mess comes in.
So
Oh wait, I thought I was like 2 hours before this.
no, we
No.
haven't even met you
We
yet.
haven't even gotten to
What?
show
We
back
haven't
yet.
even met you
I
yet.
thought all this happened after.
No.
So you guys had a day.
Yes.
And then we had a day with you, bitch. Like when we got there. So this man's fucking crazy.
Yes.
He's like, I need something that's not alcohol to get me through the day. Now we're complicit in what, a drug deal?
In
I can't say that.
I remember this.
all right.
So we finally get to Shells and we're with this guy and
and his
as-
ugly friend.
You're so nasty.
I-
He really liked you.
Loved.
He really, yeah. You're like, no, he was in love with me. So we are with him. He had something that he needed that was a little bit more than alcohol. We don't dabble in that. So that
Nope.
was crazy. As he was figuring out that exchange, we were decompressing like, what the fuck?
This lovely man probably ran back to and
He ran back to some fucking beach bum bitch in
And-
that fucking bar.
well, how we first met Mess was Mess came up to Mr. UFC man and did not believe him and basically almost got curb stomped.
Wait, okay, so
at
you tell
Shell
your
Back.
perspective.
Let's back up a little. Okay, so I was with Clay, our other
Shout
buddy.
out our other friend. We love Clay.
Shout out, love.
Shout out Clay, and we saw you guys in the corner, and I was on my way to get a round of Fanta shots. So Shells is known for their Fanta shots. That's like
Yeah, I
their
had one
signature drink.
yesterday.
We all did.
Anyway, getting some Fanta shots, and saw these two lovely ladies chilling by themselves. I invite them over to our table, and yeah, this
Don't
guy.
remember that.
Yeah, right.
He's like,
In case that
they
wasn't
know.
clear yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole time I'm just like with this guy UFC, and I'm just like nudging him on the shoulder. I was like, "There's no way you're fighting the UFC," and like he's looking at me like, "Dude, I'm about to kick your little butt,
Right.
You didn't say
Your
that.
cute little booty.
your little behind, brother."
Yeah. All I know is like I wasn't talking to the UFC guy anymore, and then like the three of us were like in an alley like smoking cigarette. I don't even smoke cigarettes, so that it was like funny. We were all like in the alley just like being silly.
It was like an actress, doing it, and you were
Sandra,
just holding
she
it in
doesn't
your
smoke
mouth.
cigs.
Okay,
inhaling.
I want to debunk this.
but
I
hold on.
literally don't. Like I don't even inhale them.
prop
It's like a
for photos.
Yeah, I just think it's like cute and fun. I don't.
I told my mother that because there's a picture of me holding one, and she goes, "Right, I was
actually-
27 once."
I posted
That's
a
sweet.
story
I
of
said,
me smoking one this weekend. My mom said, "You broke my heart." No judgment though, heart. And so sorry about that.
That's a good mom.
But it was,
Yeah.
it was
Shout
all
out
the
to
time
Throwback.
because
Shut up.
when I've
Yeah.
had a little bit too much, as I'm sure you guys know,
Right.
I always say, what do I say? Do we just become best friends? To
Yeah.
a
You-
stranger.
He does say that.
But
You
we
did.
actually did.
We did.
No, legit. But I
did.
remember you were like, boy, I don't even know your fucking name.
Well, because I'm very like girl.
She actually probably said girl. I don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
know your name.
I
but-
know.
By the way,
Well-
girl was never in my vocabulary until I met her.
Right. Right.
Girl.
I
Girl,
just
let
feel
me
like,
see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Shake your ass in the club with your homegirls.
Girl.
She's mixed.
This is white Carol.
Yeah, I know. That whole thing was very chaotic and very fun. I don't like after that night. I don't know what happened, and then like you two became friends, and then did y'all go to high school together?
We did. I'll explain very quickly.
Yeah.
I got the Spark Notes version of the four of us. So Mess is my best friend since we were 9 years
Yeah.
old.
Oh,
This is the
Right.
funniest, I think, of how we all met. So Mess and I had tickets to a very popular pop stars concert, which we will say
my
in a little
God.
bit because it brought us all
Oh.
together.
My
Yes.
God.
Mess and I go from my office across the street to a bar to pregame this said concert. And we walk in,
you
and
can
the
say
first
the concert.
I'm going to
Okay.
because it's,
It's
funny in
'cause I was
hindsight.
so into
Right.
what we were doing.
Yes.
Right.
It's a
Yes.
huge juxtaposition.
Yeah.
We walk into the bar and we see these
Jokes.
two lovely ladies, and I was like, oh my goodness. Gorgeous women. And I'm like,
Stop.
who are these women? And Mess goes,
He
they're
knows
my
what it
best
is.
friends. I know them. I'm like, they're kidding.
You
And you're
met us
like,
one
Sierra
time.
and Caroline were like, oh my God. And I'm just standing there, kind of not knowing what to say. My dad came across to
Big
pregame
A.
with us.
Shout
Yep.
out A-Dog.
Shout out A-Dog.
That's so cute.
And we're like, what are you guys doing? And you guys are like, oh my God, are you guys here for the
fight.
Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight?
Fight!
It
my
was,
brain is getting tarnished. Jake Paul,
I was
watched it.
so
I was
into that
excited.
fight that night.
No, I was stoked.
Hey, it was the thing to do, except for us. And you guys asked what we were doing. And we said, we have floor seats to the Sabrina Carpenter concert.
The juxtaposition.
And you guys are like, wait. Caroline's like, let's rewind this. You guys are here to pregame for Sabrina Carpenter, and we're here to watch a boxing fight. We're like,
Right.
yep, pretty much.
Totally.
And we kind of had our drinks, thought we went on our separate ways, go to the concert, have the time of our lives.
Oh
We
my
got
God.
asked if we were a bunch of middle schoolers
you.
fathers.
No. It was like there was a group of moms
No.
with their daughters, and they were like,
It was a mom and her 4-year-old, us,
4?
and 3 middle school
and like,
girls.
yeah, all like middle school, high school girls, and we were legit the only dudes there.
Yeah. And we go to our seats,
He's
and
like,
the
can you believe it?
Can you believe it, dude?
and the mom and her 4-year-old turn to us because the middle schoolers are on the other side, and they go, "Oh, so nice of you. Are you guys the dads?"
We go, nah, we're just the guys.
We just fuck
the
with her.
guys.
We just really
Anyways.
fuck with
We
her.
just want to fuck her.
Yeah. Whoa, no.
Caroline.
No, Sabrina! Jesus Christ!
I mean, saying that too. I mean, saying that to a more than
And not even a
Cut
fork.
that!
Anyways, so we have the time of our lives, of course. It's Queen Sabrina. We leave. We're drunk, allegedly. We don't really drink. We decide to go to Jameson's for the chicken fingers, sure. We walk into Jameson's. This is the same day, mind you. We walk in.
5
The
hours
first
later.
people we see in this bar are Sierra and Caroline getting shots at the bar. We're like,
Okay.
what?
I
You
was not
can't
getting
make this shit up.
I
You
wasn't
can't.
getting
out for shots is
No, I was
nasty.
probably getting a Modelo or maybe a Pinot Grigio or.
I was drinking water. Mom.
Yeah,
Sure.
a shot.
Sure. They were drinking a Gatorade and
No.
vitamin
Caroline
water
was
and-
dead ass hiding underneath the bar.
Yeah.
Is this the night I got kicked out?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hiding from her.
Anyways.
Why would you be hiding from me?
No. The manager came up and was like, "Yo, miss, you gotta go."
To Caroline?
To Caroline, I was like,
I got 86 from James.
You're not 86. I know what it's like to be 86.
Anyways, to wrap this up and move on to different topics, we were like, this is such a serendipitous moment. We like all became best friends, and then we've had many other fun.
Let me note that they
Times
did walk
together.
in matching Sabrina sweatshirts.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
bought
yeah.
matching
With her
sweatshirts.
face like right here.
yeah.
and I spilled wine all over it the next day.
She
Oh,
loves
that's
it.
okay.
He
She
hasn't
drinks
worn
it.
his since I wear mine
All right,
almost
all
every
the time.
weekend.
Next question.
Oh my God.
Anywho.
What are some of your favorite bars on the West Side? I am curious. All three of you.
God.
Jameson's.
You really don't.
I really
That's
don't.
why this is such
I
a
only
blessing.
leave the bubble unless I'm going to work.
I mean, he's like miles above where he's supposed to be.
Really?
Like, yeah. I mean, this is the farthest north I've seen him.
Really? Wait,
Maybe
what about
ever.
y'all? Favorite bars?
I
West Side.
mean, they're all kind of played out.
I know.
The launch party was cool at Waterfront.
Yeah, it's
I
a
had a
shout
great
out.
time. Shout out everybody that makes this podcast possible.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Shout out.
Waterfront was good. I do like JMO's. JMO's gets a lot of hate, but like I like watching some
game or
games
two
there.
there.
Yeah,
I like.
yeah.
I like the brig.
I
Yeah.
like the Brig. I actually
Every
do.
now and then.
I always say, as a young lady, well, what the fuck? This vibe is like, as a lady, as a girl, I
A
don't know.
young lady? You're older
As
than me.
a
Is this,
woman, as a woman.
I always say, like, when people are like, we're the hot guys or whatever, I don't know if I would say the hot guys, but like, the Brig and Jameson's, like, if you're wanting to get laid, like, just go there.
You said that before. I was gonna say
I
what
wish
my
I got
favorite
that
bar
memo,
was.
but yeah.
So if I say that that's my favorite bar, now people are gonna assume that I was just there to get laid.
Well,
I was not.
we like Grand Blanco too.
Love.
We like
Shout out
Grand Blanco.
spot.
Sponsor.
Yeah.
Well, not for that, but
What were your first impressions of me?
that you hated me.
Yeah, no, same. I thought you hated my guts.
Well, you told me you didn't like me. So I said,
And you
respect.
told me that too.
I didn't say that I didn't like you, but you were like, did we just become best friends? And I was like, I'm like scared.
Yeah,
like, no, like I just met you. Like, no, but like,
I know we had known each other for maybe 10 minutes.
right. What about you?
We don't want to bleep out the whole thing, do we?
Wait.
I mean, obviously very attractive.
Well, I know that you didn't like me at first.
Why?
He loved you.
Oh,
Loved you from the moment I laid eyes on you, babe.
God.
I
All
feel like
right.
I'm in the
Anyways,
middle.
like, comment, subscribe the pod. No, honestly, I thought both of you.
CMS.
I think Mess touched upon this already, but I'm a big like vibes person. Like, you don't know until you like meet somebody and interact with them.
Yeah.
Like, we're old enough now to know if like we fuck with people or we don't fuck with people.
Yeah,
And I
so
knew like
easy.
when I met you guys, it was like we were just like going. Like
We were
both
just
went to
silly.
Michigan. Like
Yeah.
we were go blue, baby.
Go blue, baby.
I have some Michigan ties.
Yeah. Care to elaborate?
She doesn't
My
even have
godmother
ties.
lives in Michigan.
Oh, okay.
And my godbrother went there.
Oh, okay.
Go blue.
Go blue.
Go blue.
And I visited there. That's one of my official visits.
So that's even more things we have in common. Look at that. Anyways, moving on. We get along so well. Like we're always being silly. Is that the word?
Yeah,
Of
for
the
sure.
day?
Silly
Sierra.
Cracking along, and I mean it's so cool what you're doing with this. So
Oh my
we're
God,
just happy to
thank
be part of
you.
it and support you.
Even y'all coming to the launch party, and like everyone was obsessed with y'all. Caroline didn't go, so we're just gonna skip over that.
only-
Like Kelsey punching on these two. I
Just put a big X over me.
it was just like so one of
Cancel.
those moments where like you guys are so sweet, it's so kind, and like anytime we go out, like I feel so like taken care of by y'all and your like friends. Like y'all are just like such good people. And then when y'all came to the launch party, I was like, oh my god,
We
wait,
had to
like
support our girl.
these are really my friends. And I feel, being from Texas, I am very much used to like, I don't want to say like small town vibes, but it's like growing up, like everyone's parents knew each other. And like, I don't know, it just, you guys already have that with your friend group. And I feel like even when you meet people outside of that, like you give them that energy, like if you fuck with them. And I feel like really lucky to be a part of it. Like it's just so sweet.
Well,
No, we're
the
lucky to
feeling's
be a
mutual,
part of
babe.
their
I mean
world.
it.
Yeah, I mean, you got the
I
best friends
honestly-
ever, Alex, Farai, like
Oh,
former
Shout
members
out
of the
Farai.
pod, like all legends.
We're a
so
little pod gang.
We're all
I
just
know.
legends trying to
I
make
do-
it in a
I
crazy
do feel
city.
like the glue girl.
you
You are the
definitely
glue
are.
girl.
I wouldn't know them like without you because you like were maintaining those relationships.
Yeah.
I would never be at Manhattan Beach if it wasn't for you.
I make her.
You do. I know. I love it every single time. Okay, any more first impressions before we move on?
We can't get too into
Damn,
that.
we're still on first impressions.
We're still on first
what do you mean we
impressions.
can't get too into it?
We started.
Not liking each other. You guys said that.
Sierra and my boyfriend bonded over this because they both did not want to like me.
But I will just say, me and your boyfriend, like, we're both Leos. We're loyal to a fault. We're very intentional. We're protective of the people that we are and the love that we have to give. My friends, like, I will do anything for them. And so I have to be protective of that.
No, like on
Because I've
FaceTime.
had so many people take advantage of it.
On FaceTime the other night, they both were like, we both didn't want to like her, but we're here. I was like, oh my God.
That you set that up.
And you both love me now.
We fucking love you.
All right, next
what
question.
do you mean?
I'm actually pissed I haven't met her boyfriend yet because I
It'll
had the
happen.
opportunity.
And let's get into that. When's that going to happen?
October 1st.
What's
Save the
October
date.
1st?
Off season.
The way that I work in baseball, like, I should know that. We were talking about this earlier, just this idea of, like, as you get older, maybe your mid-20s, late 20s, get into your early 30s, it's just really special to make friends. I am thinking about you specifically. Like, you've moved into a new city and you've made all of these new friends. Like, how have you navigated that? Like, what advice would you give to people that are maybe in a similar situation? Because, like, you really haven't been in the area for very long and you've met some cool people.
I think it's very, very easy to not put yourself out there.
Totally.
And I think you have to be a certain type of person and have a certain type of self-confidence to literally text people that you meet at bars and be like, hey, do you want to go on a little friend date? Do you do you want to go watch a baseball game? Hey, do you want to go?
Look how close we are. I said no a few
She
times.
did, and I finally, like, you also just have to also be very accepting of, like, failure and rejection and
That's
like
true.
no.
Yeah.
And that doesn't change who you are, your self-worth, what people think of you. Like, you have to really be able to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
I do think I have that type of personality. Like, I could talk to a wall. I'm very comfortable in the uncomfortable, and I feel like that was the athlete in me that is able to do that. But I do also think that I was chasing a new life and a new start, and I wanted to move back out here and be in a place that I felt like was, you know, my happy place and where I wanted to be. So I was more motivated to meet people.
Yeah.
And I do think I took advantage of the people that I met meeting their people. Like, these two guys specifically have introduced me to great girls, great guys, great people in the South Bay. You've introduced me to your friends.
Yeah, of course.
Tits over there. He never texts me back.
He never texts me back either.
I think that
All our
it's
texts are
really
blue
putting
girl.
yourself out there and being okay with the rejection. And that's not even to do with dating at all. This is strictly trying to make friends.
Well, also as you get older, it's like, okay, someone rejected you.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not your cup of tea. Great. I'm someone else's, like, extra large cup.
oh, what did Amaya Papaya say?
I don't know.
I'm standing on 10 toes. I'm standing on 10 toes. I'm not missing any.
No, but you
We
have
need
to
her
be
on the
okay
pod.
that you are not everybody's cup of tea.
I think it sucks.
I am not.
I struggle with that.
Yeah.
It sucks to
hard.
accept that, but it's also like part of life and it's inevitable.
But that's would be my advice is to,
Yeah.
like, when you meet a cool girl at the bar, get her phone number and text her. Worst
Life's
things
too
happens
short.
is she ghosts you.
God,
See ya, sister.
that's the scary stuff. I'd rather just take out the weather app if we're being honest. But, you know.
Wait, how do you deal with being ghosted? Have you been ghosted?
More times than I could count.
Wait.
You know, it obviously sucks, like you said, dealing with rejection, but there's more fish in the sea. And LA's like the second biggest city in the country. It's like,
Yeah.
it's on to the next one, on to the next
Exactly.
one, on to the next
Wait,
one.
what
But
about you, Mess?
yeah.
How do you deal with rejection? Have you ever been ghosted? What is dating
yeah.
like for you guys?
It's fucking miserable in this city.
Because when I go to
It
the
is
South
miserable.
Bay, I am like,
Oh my
Guys throw
God.
themselves at her. Look
that
at her.
is not true. She's like, I know, girl. No, when I go to
She's just speaking from experience.
this,
For those of you that know me, every girl, tell them.
New girl every week.
New girl every week.
Like,
I love
not a
that.
bad thing. He falls
I'm
hard.
kind of the same. I'm
You know?
like that too.
We love
And
to.
what do we-
he
what do
loves
we-
to give himself.
What's it called? You told me what the name is.
Limerence.
Limerence.
Word of the day.
I'm a
Limerence
limerence
of the
day.
baddie. I'm a
Yeah.
limerence baddie.
We
I'm
love
a limerence
limerence around
baddie.
here.
Yeah.
We're big
I'm over here
limerence
like,
guys.
what?
Are you both?
Oh yeah.
Big
Yeah.
In
time.
what way? Like you'll just like create this idea of this person
Yeah.
and fall in love and you don't even know them
Yeah,
and
it's
it's like
the
you're fixating.
idea. Yeah, it was like the look. It was the vibe. You know, we're
Right.
big vibes.
We're
guys.
talking about dating?
You had a solid moment.
This is what I want to call Blake out on.
Oh, wow! I thought there was no beef here.
There's not.
If there ain't beef,
What do you want to?
Went on a date with one of my best friends on
Oh,
Thursday.
that did happen. That
Didn't
did
even
happen.
tell me.
That did happen.
I forgot about that.
So you're
I
seeing
figured it would
someone.
come-
So you're seeing someone.
I'm
What do you
not
have to say for yourself? Oh my God, she's probably gonna watch.
Seeing someone is
Sorry.
crazy.
So you're seeing someone.
It was a first date.
That feels like cheating to me.
Oh, okay. Well,
But he did not tell me. Which you don't have to tell
Wait,
me.
why didn't you
shit.
tell?
because the last time I texted her, she never texted me back. So it's like talking to a wall, right?
Wait, what's the update? It's like just
I don't know.
you just went on a first
It was
date.
a first date. Like,
you guys
do I
kiss?
have to know? I mean, what are we talking about
You guys
here?
kissed? You
I
kissed
gave
someone that
her-
wasn't me.
We gave each other a peck goodbye.
He's got a lot of love to give.
I've got a lot of love to give.
I'm
Was
And
it a
same
10 out
here.
of 10 peckaroonie?
It was a peck. It
All
was,
right,
it
that's
was
all?
good.
All I had to
We're-
say was-
it's great vibes. Like, we'll see.
Not really put him on the spot.
Updates?
Oh, he
they're
fell in love on
non-existent.
Saturday. I got all the tea.
We're
What
not.
happened on
We're
Saturday?
fucking
We were all
airing out
together.
dirty
He
laundry.
He woke up in Long Beach.
We were all together.
Oh
wait,
my God.
Oh, wait.
We're gonna put a pin in this. Let's go ahead and get to this weekend because I was with these bitches this weekend, and let's go ahead and get into it. We'll save yours for last. I did see you guys this weekend. Blake was not there, but we did FaceTime you, and that was really silly and fun.
It was very silly and
sweet.
fun.
I was like actually very sad you weren't there. I asked. I was like, "Where's he? Out of town." Who wants to get into what we did this weekend? Because I kind of had a crazy weekend. I have 3 highlights.
Well, Saturday, shout out Keely, birthday brunch, shout out Brooks,
Shout
birthday
out.
party.
I loved that party.
Post birthday party, we mosey on over to 900. I jump out a window. I lose an arm wrestling to Mr. Rock, shout out. And then we walk over to
Shout out.
X Bar,
Shout out X
where
Bar.
Sierra meets
Another
her
shout out.
new future throuple.
Oh, that was nasty. I didn't even know we were there yet.
You're gonna make them a square.
Whoa.
I think the correct language is polycule.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes, this past weekend was that
A movie.
crazy. It was a movie.
Feature film,
I'm the
not
blow
gonna-
up.
IMAX.
We go out. What's the bar called that you said earlier?
900.
We go to 900.
Sandbar. Downstairs bar.
And
Shout out.
I just feel
Shout out Diamond
like
Dave.
it's just
Sponsor us.
so rare that I go to Manhattan Beach and I see like hot people and I don't know, I'm just like kind of over it. I'm like I feel like no one's really been hot since after COVID.
You were
like, it's
there
just so
with
weird.
me. Cool.
I do want to talk about that. Everybody has not gotten hot after COVID.
Don't you agree?
Oh my
Like,
God.
like people just kind of let themselves go, myself included.
Same.
But we're back into the swing of things. Like everybody's
We're getting
looking
there.
now. We all look great. but
Amazing.
I-
Like, speak for yourself.
like people were
Amazing.
inside. Like
I know.
I'm chronically outside, so that was tough.
That's
But
good. I feel like
anyways.
that's like a West Side vibe.
Yeah.
So we're at 900 and I see this like old white man and I'm
no,
like,
that was X Bar. Wait, can we bring up some beef?
where did I meet the throuple?
X Bar.
Okay, so we were at X Bar and I see this old guy and he's kind of like smiling at me, whatever. And I'm just like,
He wanted it.
I'm just there for the plot, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, diva, like, what's going on? Like, I'm just there for it.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is my wife. And I'm like, hey,
Pixie
girl.
cut, Tinkerbell looking,
Right.
hottie.
I'm like, oh my God, excuse me. So sorry, your
Right.
wife, like, y'all are such, like, cuties. Love you guys. Love Manhattan Beach. Like, woo, Trump. Anyways. And then I'm like, well, what are you guys into? And they're like, this is our friend. And I was like, oh my God,
my
the
God.
friend is hot. I mean, they're all like 40s, 50s, right? But
Yeah.
the friend was like hot.
friend was
So sorry, this is the third.
the third, but we didn't
We're
know
not
that
there
at the
yet.
time.
We didn't know
Okay.
that at the time.
You missed the punch.
I
No,
wasn't
no, it's
there.
okay.
I wasn't
It's okay.
there. I'm just asking.
Well,
for
we're telling the story.
clarification. Okay. Sorry.
They're fighting.
That was rude.
You're like, I'm so sorry. So the third person, the second woman, she starts talking and she's like, I'm their third. And I say, I mean, my lights start.
Her brain, like you can see
Oh,
her.
my
like,
eyes start lighting up. I am so excited.
And this is when I walk up,
and I look at Caroline, I grab her, I go, they're a throuple.
and what I heard next was the one lady say to me, "I want to make out with your friend," and I said, "Oh, I think someone's calling me."
Yeah, you're like, let me get
I
out of
was
here.
like, oh,
so
man.
I just want to say, was I gonna fuck this throuple? Probably not, but just something about
that.
sexual exploration,
Intrigued.
which is so exciting. I was like, this is horny, this is fun. Like I'm not in my hometown, and these 3 people just want to explore. Anyways, I don't know what happened. I kind of like lost them for a second. Then I felt like they weren't giving me the attention that I deserved. Later, I found out that the couple was in town visiting the third woman.
Oh.
So the third woman was just like very happy to have quality time with the couple.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was actually, even though she said she wanted to make out with me, I was kind of fucking up their vibe.
She also, there was a little makeout session happening, and that is when
Whoa.
It was crazy. The
Yeah.
guy, the
I
dad,
didn't know that.
the dad,
the dad.
Wait,
Okay,
what?
let's,
no,
the man.
no, we don't know. We don't know if he has
We
a
don't-
kid.
I do.
This
The
is
man-
one of the 3.
No, yes,
The
there was
man-
one man, his wife, and then the third was a woman.
Okay.
So the
we
man-
just assumed he's a dad.
Right.
Okay.
He told me. The man
The
looks
man.
at me and he like looks at the third woman or the second woman and is like, "Yeah, we're a throuple." They kiss.
They kiss right in front of us.
I mean, they're trying to get me
You guys, and I just
locked in.
and I just roll up innocent,
in it. And I say,
innocent, a bystander.
I say, let me take a fucking breath.
Sierra
and
looks
then
at
y'all
me.
want to judge me for smoking a cigarette every once in a while. I said, I need a fucking break.
And
So-
but then
Period.
But then they look at Sierra and she goes, "Oh my god!" And then he goes, "We obviously do that a lot." And I was like,
They're telling me I'm hot. They're telling me they're like teasing all of us at this point. I start to feel like they're not giving me the attention that I deserve. And I'm upset. Meanwhile, nothing is gonna happen between the 4 of us, but I'm just like I'm playing the game. I'm so bored, I'm hammered. I go to the back of the bar and I meet this British man.
"Is this white shirt man? White
Yeah.
shirt, brown hair."
And
He was great. Wherever
mean,
you are,
no,
please
we
come
are
back.
dying to find you. I'm sorry, Blake.
I'm going to plug my ears.
I think you should.
This was your
I-
soulmate.
He was charismatic. He was handsome.
Oh.
He was.
He was a gentleman. He wanted to get in private.
This
And
all
what
sounds
she-
like
That's
me.
a transition,
I was just gonna say,
Kelsey.
Yeah, and what she
what
means.
does he have? Hair?
And what she
Fucking
means.
classic.
Almost
Right.
just ripped her hat off.
It's
What
the
she
waterfall under
means
there,
by
bro. It's
that
hot.
is, I looked at him and I was like, "You're so hot." We were talking. We were being silly. And he was like, "Oh, I just wish we weren't in this bar." And I said, "There's a bathroom right there, baby." And I said, "I got 3 friends who just went in there and they said it's nice." Why'd they say it was nice? They were doing drugs.
Cheerio.
They were doing Cheerios. I don't eating
No,
Cheerios.
they were
They're
eating.
eating Cheerios.
Yeah, I don't do that, but I heard
chip
the bathroom
Cheerios.
was nice. So we go in there, we make out. I give him a little OTPHJ.
Oh, what?
We're just, you knew this.
No, I know, but we're saying that on the pod.
Yeah, have you listened to the pod? Yeah, like
Can I be
Sorry,
honest?
Can you pull this knife out of my back real quick? Sorry.
And then I never found him again. The throuple disappeared. They were gone. And then someone that is from my past I ran into, and then he had my attention for the rest of the night.
This just keeps
Your-
getting worse for me.
Blake
I mean, God.
came in
No,
for a second.
no, Blake, trust
From
me.
Your past,
It's okay, buddy.
Dating in
It's
LA.
okay, buddy. It was just, it was just Lamarance.
the quote unquote guy from the past, is a elderly
Okay.
white
Okay.
man with a gut. His gut is so large,
Tootsie's
I could put
sick
my
right now.
drink on top of it.
Okay, there's nothing
And
wrong
he
with
is
having a healthy
lovely-
diet.
He's a lovely gentleman that attends the 900
raisins?
Club, which, if you know, you know, in Manhattan Beach. And I, one time, just innocent bystander, going to the bathroom. I walked to the bathroom. I turned to the left. I'm like, ooh, what's going on upstairs? Boom, in the corner. Sierra, the man from the past, just
Boom, what in the corner?
I loved his little
Whoa.
belly. I
Just
loved his
whatever.
little belly.
Watch out.
you.
So
and
this is
I
a-
went up there and I said, hey, are we
I'm-
okay? And she goes, get out of here.
Oh.
I need to
You guys are in love?
I need to unpack something. There are some things that I need to work through that I'm not going to talk about on this podcast, but That was the best moment of his life. And I loved that I got to be a part of it. I'm sorry. Call me fucking vain. It was just, oh my God. He felt
get some clicks to
so
that.
lucky that I even looked at him.
He was so excited to see you on Saturday. Like, you made
Every
his
time I
night.
see him, I ignore him. And this was the one time I was like, whatever. Hey, girl. Like, I was just
And you grabbed his arm and brought him to the dance floor, and I said, do you need help? And he goes, I'm back with her.
I'm about to text him.
No. Don't
Do it.
I say you
texting him.
do
We'll
it.
bring her back to Manhattan.
I say you do it for the pod.
Okay, and then can we?
And then we
get
can
to
have a threesome.
Can we get to the pizza place?
Yeah, no, that ain't happening.
Kelsey, cut that.
Can we just fast forward this night to the pizza place? Because
Oh my God.
The
I
night-
texted on Saturday, you're mean.
Wait, hold on. Which pizza night are you talking about?
Okay, let's unpack that. After that happened, whatever, we wrap up the evening, and then it's time to get a little slice of pizza. One thing about me,
Dinner.
if I'm going to drink, I like have to eat.
pepperoni.
Raisins.
My biggest issue with this podcast is there's so many inside jokes, and I'm like, we can't even tell them that story.
That really doesn't seem
That'll
like
be
an
on my
inside
solo
joke.
episode.
Yeah,
Being
that'll-
honest,
yeah.
it's pretty easy to
Just
put the
know,
pieces together.
drunkenly,
We fought about pepperoni. Like, we almost punched each other
No,
in the
we
face
didn't.
in Venice.
No,
and
we
that's why I
didn't.
don't live there anymore.
shut the fuck up. That was the
I had
night.
to flee to the South Bay
That was
for
the
safety.
night, and I got kicked out of Gran Blanco.
So then I dove
Shout
through the
out.
bushes to get into Gran Blanco.
Okay,
That's impressive. That's really hard to
Sandra, if you're still listening, I'm begging
Angela,
you, turn it off.
Tune out.
This isn't even. We were in. It was a dark
Different stage
time.
of life. We are grown now. Okay, the pizza place in Manhattan Beach.
So that same night, we go to the pizza place.
Pizzeria.
Sierra orders her quote unquote favorite pizza ever, a chicken jalapeno pineapple pizza. The fact that I know that means we're friends.
I love you.
The man
I love
the
her.
man looked panicked.
No, me
Whipped
and him
the
really
chicken
vibed.
tender out of the fridge.
No. We really vibed. He was like, well, I brought a literal beer glass from the
Oh,
place
yeah.
next door into the pizza place, and
I
he
was
was like,
so ready to go. I said, grab your drink, we're going.
he said, I see your beer. And I said, what beer? Hammered. They usually put just regular chicken on it, but he was so sweet. He said, I got you. Don't worry about it. He cooked up a chicken tender for me, cut
the
it up,
microwave.
put it on my pizza. This is all getting cut. It was so fucking good.
So we're sitting there. I'm drunk. You're drunk.
I don't even like,
Remember it.
no, I was just like enjoying my pizza. Like I was like pure bliss. Like I was like, I love my life. Like I just was like vibing. But you were crashing out, and I'm sorry. I wasn't there for that. There were some people being a little cunty to you that I don't like or vibe with.
You don't
Well,
remember
so
this?
I was drunk.
You don't remember this,
I
but
don't even know
Sierra
that
looked at me and
happened.
goes, why do these little white girls think that they can come over and talk to you? And I said,
Okay. I'm
She
like,
was-
I said that?
she was
that
like,
was a tequila.
she
was
was
on
like
10
4
toes.
foot nothing.
Someone said something so nasty.
Say
To
it.
someone literally, just for context, Caroline's a wag.
Hey.
We love that.
And
hate that.
this girl was literally like, oh my God, you should introduce me to some of your boyfriend's friends. I would be a better wag than you.
Whoa.
That is nasty.
Squeeze.
Clearly, she has some demons.
I was
And that's
like,
okay.
what?
But you got to protect yourself because guess what?
Yeah.
When you start letting that toxicity get into this like beautiful, fun, silly thing you have with friends and partners and all that, then you're going to be the one to ruin it
That is all
because you're worried about some bullshit from a girl
crazy
who hates
to
herself.
say.
Sorry.
Crazy to
Kelsey, bleep that.
Oh.
God, a bitch hates to see someone happy. Let me tell you. Hates. That's
yeah,
where
yeah.
I get like really protect. I would never be mean to her, and
Yeah.
I never want you to
I
like.
wasn't. I probably said you would. Like,
No, you were like, wait, say yeah. I was like,
go on,
Girl, I was like, let's
do you
connect
want
you.
it? If I was dating an accountant from El Segundo, this would not be a topic of conversation.
No, it wouldn't.
So everybody,
But also, guess what?
Hop
If you were
off.
fucking happy, maybe it still would be because people love to be miserable
Maybe.
and hate other people that are happy.
especially when they're alone.
Yeah.
That's how our night ended. And then we woke up in the morning.
Guess what I did? Killed him with kindness.
I wish you would do that less.
You're welcome, Mom.
Midwest
I
values.
think you have this
Shout out
idea that
Chicago.
like
Shut up.
sometimes being kind is like being honest, and not like in a mean or cunty way. And like sometimes be kind to yourself and protect your own energy. Like when people are showing you who they are, that does not mean go out of your way and be mean or be an asshole or whatever. But like, you don't have to be in scenarios or situations where you even have to kill someone with kindness. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, right. I'm like, girl, stay home.
You can just start by, you can just kill them. You're not gonna have the kindness.
No. But I'm just,
LAPD,
I don't know.
Please cut that out.
No, I know. I love that you always kill people with kindness, and you should always take the high road. I agree with that. But like, you also can just like not be in some of those environments.
For sure.
And that's called growth.
Amen.
You agree with me?
I'll give you a solid, I'll work on it.
Yeah, I think you were just such a kind, silly, fun person. And if it's not someone's vibe, that's totally okay. But that doesn't mean, I don't know, I saw some things over the weekend that just like did not sit well with me. And I don't think any of those people are bad people, but like, you're hot, you're silly, you're fun. You have a boyfriend that loves you and is normal and is nice. There's a lot of reasons why a bitch could be fucking jealous. And you have to be protective of that. And you can't be ignorant of that. And that does not mean being mean to them, but also like, you do not need to be around these people. Enough about those ditzy bitches in Manhattan Beach.
Ugh.
I'm one of them.
No one there is hot but us.
Wait, hold on. Can we back up a little bit?
Wait, I'm hammered.
Can we talk about the night?
This is the worst podcast ever. Kelsey, I'm so sorry.
The night where I was hiding from you guys behind the pizza stand?
I was screaming.
Why are you behind the pizza stand?
You left us.
I'm hungry. Why are you don't work here. Why are you back there?
You left me and Joe back.
And that was one of the few nights that we were so lucky that you didn't ditch us.
Me, Irish exiting every bar we went to that night ultimately led to her meeting her current boyfriend.
That's true.
If you think about it.
That's true.
So you want me to say thank you?
Yes.
Right.
Actually,
Your good looks.
I feel like I'm sitting in the middle of something.
Because I was lost and I couldn't find you, and then I was like
go to the
stranded,
next bar.
and like I was like crashing out, and I was like, I don't fucking live here. Where's Mess? And you were falling in love.
The rest is history.
The rest is history.
And
All
now
right, we're cutting that.
And the rest
out.
is still unwritten.
Keep that, because I am in love.
love
Wow.
rocks, dude.
Love wins all.
Love is great.
Love conquers.
That is true.
So now we're gonna get into our last segment. It's called "And I Get That." Basically, you know, I make everything about myself, so this is the one opportunity for you guys to talk about whatever's on your heart. Maybe it's something we talked about just now, and all I'm allowed to say is, "And I get that." So who would like to go first?
I have stuff that could get me canceled, though.
Say it.
No,
Get
I'm
canceled.
I'm not
Please
doing
don't.
that. I'm not going
Today's
to.
the day.
Don't.
I was worried about being canceled. Just cancel yourself.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
We all have jobs, Caroline.
I have one.
I am fucking terrified.
It's actually kind of nice.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be so nasty.
No, you secretly love coming to Manhattan Beach.
Oh.
Ooh.
And I get that.
You have some of your best core memories there.
We were laughing about this. Sorry to interrupt. I always fail at the segment. When I go to Manhattan Beach, like a white progressive man or a woman loves to come up to me and be like, "I voted for Kamala."
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god!
How
They
many
just
times?
dump on you.
Yes, 3 people at the fucking party dumped on me, and
Yeah.
one man I was holding his hand and he was in tears.
Oh,
Is that too much information? His
there
fiance
was
was
another man in tears.
Oh. I know what you're going to say.
Wait, who was in tears? Oh. And I get that. I'm kidding. We had a really beautiful conversation.
yeah.
You got emotional, and then we started getting emotional. I love that. I just want to say, and we talked about it the next day, like we have to normalize just like, you didn't say anything that was crazy. It was really beautiful.
I love all you guys, and I just get really emotional sometimes when I've had a little too much fun. I mean, even without having too much fun.
Yes.
He gets very limerence.
No, but that
Yes.
like rocks. It's like that makes me feel safe to be around you and to like confide in you about stuff. I literally said this to you in that moment. I was like, I feel so much closer to you that you're like being vulnerable, and I hope that we can have these types of conversations without it feeling like it needs to be like, I'm going to say this thing, because you have to give feedback to the people that you care about on how you want them to show up for you. No one can read your mind. And like, knowing that like this is a safe space for you to say those things is like, oh my God, also we're doing the right things as friends to know that like you can say whatever you want. I loved every second of that. Nothing about that was weird.
I hope I pick the right people in life, and I feel like I always have, so.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love my homies. Shout out to all my homies.
Shout out to all the homies. Wait, what's your, and I get that.
We were talking earlier about vulnerability and like making friends, and I feel like the only way you make like close friends like we have is being vulnerable. Because a lot of people here have big egos, and it's a city of big egos, and you can always tell when people are being real. And
for sure.
Being real requires you to be vulnerable, and all my homies are vulnerable.
Yeah.
And that's on vulnerability.
And I get that.
And why am I crying on the pod right now?
I know, me too.
Are you crying?
I think it is so important for men to be vulnerable, and it needs to be normalized. Like, we talk about the things that we want in partners and stuff all the time. Like, I want a partner that's like a leader, and that also means like leading when it comes to like tough conversations, showing up emotionally. I'm a little biased because I think I've seen how a lot of like Black men from older generations have navigated it. So I think I'm like coming from a little bit of a different perspective than maybe some of you guys are, but just like men in general, being able to express how you feel, like that's showing up for your partner. That's being a leader. Like that's, whether that's like a segue, getting into conversations about like finances or whatever. Like, I just think it is so important for men to do that. And I think also that's like amazing that's why you and your friends feel so connected, because it's like, we value those things, and no one's gonna make you feel fucking silly for like doing that. I think that's great.
Yeah, me and my friends are like big in the whole like mental health space. I raise money for a couple foundations. It's like a huge thing. I saw on like the end of a previous pod, it's okay to not be okay, and like I'm totally like for that. So like it's so important to talk about that stuff. It's cool to not be okay.
Yeah.
It's cool to cry in bed, whether you're hungover or not. But no, seriously, it's everybody should like express their emotions, man. Like, who cares what people think about or give a fuck about?
So good into mine.
Oh, what's yours?
Mine was, we came into each other's lives when maybe I wasn't okay. You went through your homeless stage and lived with me. This is
Wait, yeah, I do remember that.
I need my own pod. Or no.
Dude, I think this was day 2
Not
of knowing.
pod episode, not pod.
This was day 2 of knowing Sierra.
Shit,
I go,
as
so
my
where do you
real.
live? She goes, under a freeway?
Under the 405. Wait, let me get to mine. Okay. We came into each other.
She was like, I'm underneath the 101.
Can I cut?
I was like, are you fucking serious? This is kind of sick.
I'm like, I'm dead.
I knew we were best friends.
I need to restart my
I
moment.
Need everyone to know I never said that.
Dude,
You told people you lived under the 405. Instead of saying you lived
could
with
have
me in
lived under
Manhattan
the
Beach.
10,
That was
the 405,
mean.
the 101.
We will get into this on my episode, but that episode needs to be
She's
called
freeway hopping.
The Crazy.
How do we go from mental health to living under the 405?
I remember when you were homeless,
I just want to know how we got
like,
here.
What?
You're supposed to say, and I get that. Okay, wait, no.
Sorry. And I get that.
No. My point was, I'm going to grip this with 2 hands because it's that important.
What?
Breaking the fourth wall here.
Wait, I am scared. I'm like, bitch, spit it out. Damn.
Can I go?
Please.
I feel like we met when I was not okay.
Okay, say it. I'm listening.
It's not funny.
It's not. I'm listening.
We met when I was going through it. Through the good and the bad, the hard, the ups, the downs, the times when you're not okay, the times where you are. It really pisses me off.
Whoa. I'm loving this.
Where are we going?
It pisses me off how poorly you talk about yourself sometimes.
Oh. Wait.
That's really sweet. Keep going.
Oh.
No, we need this.
And I get that.
On a serious note, sometimes it actually, as your friend, I hate the way you talk about yourself because
Yeah.
I love you, and I obviously will be there through the thick and the thin, but
Yeah.
the only people that we truly have at the end of the day are ourselves. And
Yeah.
I know you definitely, we all do feel like we want to change certain things. And,
Yeah.
you know, we have insecurities and this, that, and the other. And as confident as any of us are, we have those insecurities. You are a beautiful, talented, intelligent, strong young woman with an amazing family, an amazing support system.
Yeah.
And when you say those things, I don't like it.
And I get that.
Caroline is a producer's dream.
We got to get this bitch on a reality show.
No, for real.
No, and I get that. I think, like, especially when it comes to, like, weight and, like, body and
Yeah.
all of that, like, obviously I know that's, like, what you're talking about. I come from a sport like track and field where it's like your body is, like, literally
Yeah.
the tool. You don't have a team, you don't have a ball
ball,
or
yeah.
a net or anything. So it was like both my parents were professional athletes. So, you know, it was so normal for them to have like insanely low body fat percentages.
Yeah.
And then I was in college and it was so normal. Like, you're wearing nothing. And I would like go to practice and my coach would be like, what'd you have for lunch
What'd you
today? And I'm
eat?
like, I legitimately am so lean. I'm not getting a period. Like, it was like very toxic. So as I've transitioned outside of sport, like obviously as a woman,
Yeah.
your body is supposed to fluctuate.
It ebbs and flows.
I am
Literally.
comparing, literally, I'm
a
comparing
bar.
my body a lot of times to a version of myself when I was like very unhealthy. Like at that time I was working out literally 7 days a week. And then even like last summer, it's like I was homeless. Like I wasn't really, I need to stop saying that. But I didn't have a lot of like stability in my life. And so, no, I appreciate you saying that because I know obviously there's a lot of like value and worth to the person that I am. But it is a lot of unlearning when like so much of your identity is tied to sport. And like so much of that is like I would have meets where I would do terribly and people would be like, oh my God, you look amazing. Or like, you know what I mean? It was
I
like
can
just
relate
really
to
toxic.
that
It
with
was
the
really
whole
toxic.
volleyball thing because you're in, you know, the tight little spandex and this, that, the other. But
Oh, volleyball was like, I would do volleyball season. I would drop 15
Yeah.
pounds when I would go to track because it's just a different.
I just want you to remember, and this was a good opportunity, that people adore you. We adore you. Everybody thinks that you're a hot, badass bitch. And sometimes I want you to tell yourself that.
You the shit.
Why did I cry?
No, I appreciate that. I am so serious when I say this. Thank you so much for leaving the bubble to hang out with me.
We love
We
you.
love you. Very
I love
proud of
you.
you. And
Super stoked.
Cut out
to
me
the moon.
crying, please.
You slayed today. Don't.
And I get that.
And I get that. And you're welcome.
You were
Mic
perfect.
drop.
You're perfect. All right, bitches. I love you so much. And I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.